Well, the piece looks good, Pat. We removed a lot of soil from this piece, but still we have to do some grooming now. Being a velvet or any cut pile material like a microfiber, we're going to have to first towel it down, and then we'll use our grooming tools.
Again, finishing with a white towel is one of the most important points. But, you know, Tim, one of the things you just said is I'm amazed how many people are so afraid of microfiber out there. They see that and they shy away from it. Microfiber is actually one of the easiest cleaning materials
really
out
is.
there. The stuff's like bulletproof.
Yeah.
So again, finishing with a white towel, remove excess moisture, remove excess soil that we didn't remove with our tool.
Especially these pleats, Pat. These always tend to collect a lot more moisture than just the flat part of the piece.
You know, I find it amazing, Tim, as aggressive as we did get with our upholstery pre-spray and our extraction, how much soil you can actually remove just with a towel in your finishing process.
You know, Pat, the best machine, the best chemistry, it's always wise to use a white towel afterwards.
Amazing. And I think that's something that we need to make sure you're showing your customer as you're cleaning so they really see the finished product.
And let's look at all that soil removal on that last drying process.
All right, so now we've done our wipe down on this piece, and I think the most important part when cleaning velvet, whether it's microfiber, whether it's a nylon, is your grooming portion. We have a couple different tools that we can use. We have a soft brass brush.
And we have a stiff velvet carding brush, as they're known. These tools, again, we're only going to use the leading edge of it. So generally speaking, we're going to always brush in the down direction to set that pile in one area. If I go up and down, I'm going to leave light and dark streaks. So one direction.
Groom it all down. So again, like we talked about your warp cord being your strongest cord, this is going to be our continuous flow. The arm is going to go from the outside down, and the seat is going to go this direction. So I think this is one of the most important steps that a lot of cleaners miss. And it's just like any other velvet that are out there, and more concerning with your natural velvets. If we don't groom those clean lines out of it, then we're going to have to go back and start all over again. It's just like shampooing your hair, not brushing it, letting it dry.
And some of those cotton velvets, Pat, as you know, if you do let them dry and you leave your cleaning tool streaks in it, sometimes it's next to impossible to remove them.
It is. You know, one of the things about that, as I remember starting back in the late 70s cleaning, we called this a missing link brush because it was a missing link for cleaning velvet. So that's really the only option we had it then.
Right.
I think you have one of those, as I do at home, that's rusted and the staples are falling out.
I've had it for so many years.
Absolutely amazing.
You know, Pat, this piece has really come out very nice. And I think the replacement price on a piece like this is probably close to $1,000. So the $175 that we charged is well worth it.
Customers are certainly willing to pay top dollar for great service. So, you know, if you take a look and understand, the opportunity is there. Every time you go out to a customer's home to clean the carpets, upholstery is there.
You know, there's a lot more upholstery out there than carpet, and we walk right by it every day.
Well, and again, it's an opportunity. It's easy money for us to make. We're there. We already have the tools. We already have the equipment and the chemistry. Why not take the opportunity to add on to the bottom line? Upholstery is not that hard if you have the tools and you have the correct setup. Want to make sure that you're taking the time to do it right, but it's all about making the money, and opportunity is there. Don't be afraid of upholstery. So, Tim, you know, all in all, I got to say, not bad for a couple old guys.
Speak for yourself, Pat.
So now we've completed the cleaning process. Now we're ready to move into the next step, probably one of the most important steps in upholstery cleaning, and that's your drying process. So in the next video, we're going to show you how to set up a great drying system using today's great equipment that we put out, and make sure that the piece is completely dry when you're done.
Exactly.